Hey everyone, I hope you're having a nice day. I'm going to deliver a channeled energy update for all of us today. Just doing a little Palo Santo here. Feel free to take a couple of deep breaths and just kind of settle in. What I'm feeling right now is that we are definitely in some interesting in-between energy. We're in between this shed of the snake and this running free of the horse. And you're surrounded right now by people who are kind of in all of those different phases of this situation. Some people are wanting to kind of stay back and continue to release. They want to get it right. They want it to be perfect. They want to get everything kind of finished before they go free, before they start running, before they go independently, before they take on that horse strength. And there's nothing wrong with that. However, if you're feeling like you're trying to get it just right and that you're afraid to begin the next journey because you want to get it all out, I want you to think about that. I want you to just kind of remember that you can begin to run and continue to shed. You do not have to be completely finished with this snake skin and all of these cycles and patterns and shame and past and different versions of yourself and outdated identities. You do not have to have all of that gone before you run into this new phase of yourself. The next thing I want to say is that we are nearing a breaking point. And when I say that, it's nothing that is fearful or scary. It's simply that we are in a space that is not sustainable. What we are watching, witnessing, feeling, observing in terms of violence, mean-spiritedness, hatred, anger, none of that is sustainable. And if you are kind of getting exhausted and tired from witnessing all of this, you can take a moment to kind of visualize love and peace coming from your heart out into the world and allowing love and peace from the world to come into your heart. Doesn't mean ignore all of the things, but it means visualize you actually surrounding yourself and your family and friends with peace and love and kind of sending that out and letting anybody else who's doing the same allow that energy to come into you. And when I say a breaking point, what I mean is the monks who are walking from Texas to DC, they know it. They've left their space, their monastery. They've left to go walk for peace because they know right now we're in a very, 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 very big moment of change. Okay? The healers know it. The earth knows it. And I am hopeful that more and more people are on the light love side than the dark hate side. And me just saying sides is kind of detrimental, but the reason I say that is because we know what that means. However, if we continue to stay on sides, we will always feel divided. It's time to break free of the labels. It's time to break free of all of the different ways we categorize ourselves, whether that comes to politics, whether that comes to our gender, whether that comes to our sexual orientation or our finances or our positions, our professional jobs, whatever it is that kind of labels us. If we focus on those different categories rather than the humanness and the compassion and the empathy, we will feel divided forever. So it's time to make a choice. Would you rather be true to those different categories and labels, or would you rather be more aligned in the truth of being human with other people who also want to feel loved and nurtured and supported and healed? And if you're judging me right now for the things that I'm saying, sit with that. Sit with that and think about why that might be. Because it's possible that you are not ready to make the choice to kind of break down those walls. It's possible that you want the division to continue. It's possible you're used to it. You're thriving in that space. And that doesn't mean you're a bad person, but it means that you're being conditioned. It means that you're being trained. It means that you're being guided. The more you judge, the harder it is to see clearly. So think about that and make a choice. If you would like to stay in this space of not seeing clearly, of not thinking for yourself, of allowing other people to tell you who to love, who to hate, who to like, who to align with, who to fight, then you are actually surrendering all of your loving power. And right now we're all being called to keep our eyesight strong, keep our vision alive, stay focused on the world we want to create. If judgment creeps in when I say that, sit with that. If you want to continue to have that judgment, that's okay. If you want to release that judgment, say, take away my judgment. That's something that I'm working on right now. My son just kind of was telling me about a statement that he's been working through. Take away my judgment. It is going to happen. I also want to pull a card for all of us to give us a word, a piece of art that we can kind of use as a unity piece, as a unifier, something that's going to bring us together. So let's focus just all of our energy right now on opening our heart to receive this collective kind of card for us tonight, and let it land how it's going to land. But really, like I was saying, this is all about you envisioning the type of world you want, the one that feels the best to you. Not listening to the outside noise, but going inward and really kind of focusing on that. So what we're supposed to hear tonight is trust, okay? So trust the process, but also know that we have the choice right now to all contribute to peace, love, combining all of the elements of nature and really just getting in there and doing this together. It's time to focus on what unites us rather than what divides us. It really is the only way. Sending you guys lots of love, okay?